aka 25 minutes na game no share and true democracy for no you say omo na promise omo winning game we are or special package be at the moment true democracy yeah almost special package they are promising boys and say once they win they have a special package that is it for true democracy so we to share kotoko bigger special package referees also at the year so be any break what the moon into this is true democracy ASANTE KOTOKO our special package the team owner at the end of true democracy. The zone 3. Almost zone 3. We call Division 1 league now. We say zone 1. Zone 1. favor Kotoko. Prosper no sa system in favor pa. Oba be ball the long balls near there, try to confuse Kotoko. And it is going to be a very, very, very nice game. They will put the ball on the ground. They will want to walk the ball into the Kotoko area. They will want to possess. No mu pia ball the Kotoko afemo. Eho, and Asante Kotoko. And so ebe chire ne bobre ho. And Asante Kotoko. And so ebe chire de one so ebe timi aye e game. And so we are 14 minutes away from kickoff. 14 minutes away from kickoff. Emmanuel Ousuleto, ebe the commentator for the day. One ena ediebe wuram na live commentary no watwa won fujini ede akire yamao bibia se hu from attendance to Kotoko both team ebe arrive here the team arrive pass medema the my attendance mama both teams omo warm up session and Kotoko lineup so yede abetudwa ede ama of course obi obi say na pepe true democracy no kwase me wum say mete ayi me maye me ho nya atwom nipa bi nya atwom true democracy for the pan say me hwa o moda true democracy players me ni momo etinya fe na me ba me hu nya atwom bia ba kire zaze de me ni momo bia ni da bi I don't know them. Yes, even though they are a team competing or the FA Cup because predominantly they play in the Division 1 and Division 1 Zone 1 there. How many times this is my Division 1 games ni na be quite heroes and me come be quite ekosho mu games kakra which should be understandable. It should be understandable say be quite heroes them timi ekosho mu kakra better na my free kumasi some me drive you some me for play no say me go head through democracy so and they would say it is far-fetched if you are expecting that from me only fair to me say we expect say me kwa akosho mu that is the matter at stake. It's minimum sir, but game no you be and trust as will come and review the Bible review game no you be room I share the ko ye the anko ye sign is call ye tactics a coach boy bibia and you say you buy but trans you details room na you review game nankasa and so at the amawa and no any ASANTE. So that is it. Kumasi Babara Sports Stadium referees ASANTE Kotoko e protest here. Say referee Maso Hansen no referee a wo mum pene ni mahwe wo mu games ase Maso Hansen Kotoko aka so mum pene ni mahwe e wo mu games ase sebe obedi referee na onye fair emfa ma ASANTE Kotoko obaso obedi referee na onyina komam enye fair emfa ma ASANTE Kotoko and for that matter they don't expect the GFA to be naming him say omedi omo games Kotoko echiroko and ampa mpanyifo enso agiatum ama mene wo kasai enyo mo ena enye Maso Hansen ena ebedi game no true democracy goalkeeper Kofi Oto Emba Kofi Oto Emba afi omo ewo Kwesi Mensa Abraham Amoa Emmanuel Lawe Semeyo ne de anya Semeyo Joseph Donko Abdalu Seidu Jeffrey Nana Osei Eric Kwakwa Mate Mahama Chris Aka ena omo ewo Arnold Apia ai sei ena omo etim na etie am tenio mabiase omo team no mu omo team sheet na ba na so omo goalkeeper mi and started ya chiro GK asho bu nchai Arnold Apia eshe jersey number 58 GK Chris Aka eshe jersey number 50 GK Mate Mahama eshe 49 Eric Kwakwa eshe 32 Jeffrey Nana Osei eshe 31 Avdalu Seidu eshe jersey number 30 Joseph Donko jersey number 24 Emmanuel Lawe Samuel jersey number 22 Abraham Amoa jersey number 20 Kwesi Mensa jersey number 8 and Emba Kofi Oto jersey number 2 because what the end some amada enti Ble Samba Entry Dauda Saka Alvis Cheba for Kamara Mohammed Patrick Asiedu Andrews Ntiman Kwampoku Beye Daniel Adrian Ajete Michael Sifa we said and also etie and I don't want at the amount. Baba Sports Stadium and ASANTE KOTOKO. One ejina. 80 Kotoko team now. We need the last FA Cup game. No, 3 changes and album. Kotoko's team we need the last FA Cup game, and yet the last league game, the last FA Cup game, last league game. No, Kamara was not imposed. Last league game, no, Emmanuel did not start, and Timanu did not start. Yes, okay, I said Timanu as no suspension in the league proper. No, but we FA Cup, and that is the picture that we can paint for our listeners and our viewers. Aka, how many minutes? 9. Na game no air chance here. 9 minutes to the start of the game. 9 minutes. Na game no air chance here. I was the Baba Yaran Sports Stadium, and everything you need to know about this game live on your screens. Everything you need to know. Bibia, ese wo bia no. Ye the amount. Ye room pa. Me ye po bi. Docuseries channel so YouTube. Po na me no. Nipa 268 and as you speak or more ato abano. Who is winning? 95% as a Kotoko, 1% a bad draw, 3% as a true democracy, and a be winning. Until the chances of Kotoko advancing based on the poll my Docuseries channel YouTube no 95% for Kotoko, 1% as drawn game, and 3% for true democracy. 96, 4, and 3-1, and I quite 100. 96 for Kotoko, 1 as draw, and 3. So the other team and so every winning. Okay, we said here and so at here. Oh, now the Gideon go forward. So Kotoko a winning was so pa. Gideon, mine for was a Kotoko winning. I was so papa. It's young room. El Babara na Emmanuel Owusu or a chief executive producer of Akoma Sports. Wano atujano ede amaye. Emmanuel Owusu the chief executive producer of Akoma Sports. Wano ebe tujano ede afam framanum ede ama etiefo nyina ba bia wo bia enti se o nkran na nkran de China kapano de pumpuri mantema so. Saka za China mbezo kirema se pumpuni mantam. Enti mo akra no mo betie commentary no onua right o mefa e onua na o mo takra de na afa e connect wo asante mantam na ba bia o tie nka bia o befa e Akoma 87.9 na ya de commentary no e de ehia o ba bia wo bia dwumadi no ano ehye ano den ya de ehia mo el baby amo Docuseries and otimi nkan yetrem ache yetrem ache ya enya asemketo yetrem ache kakra na ni nyina ne se ye de ni nyina e de ebro enti sapepe enadwumadi no enso etie sapepe enadwumadi no enso etie. In the next 6 minutes the game will start. It has a little enso el babara na entie study e hwankasa atmosphere tie ba bia hia me pa ya attendance so far akosa in say the attendance is very poor. Attendance is extremely poor el babara Sports Stadium. So we want to go there na yenhwe say so far attendance no enso etie el baba Nyara Sports Stadium. 2 teams every dressing room back to the pitch. See how the mark inside that. Afi no baba na ya bo FA Cup no bo ni bijana o de wuram na afi o maba e the game no aba hyehyɛ so. Ti so far eno aye de e koso e Baba Sports Stadium ene de bibia e de e mamo e ti Emmanuel Owusu Little aye the chief executive producer e wa Akoma Sports. Little who position our stadium attendance rate is
well, once again, yes, and check here for also what's name I check a career and don't and you had some more business memory. It's the year Boha confirmed on Cronova up permanent and every year.
You got a penalties, it is how I bet you could penalties.
Yeah, from Sunday to Sunday, I am right. Yes, also the attendance here for Koroko standard, Eluku Abisma, but for this quarter final stage. It look quite impressive. Oshe Enra attendance by and then we are attendance by not a company media, and media was so kakra, and opponent opposition no I was so kakra and kebia, and my attendance na pupu kakra. Yeah, why idea? What the compare? Three games that was so far. Measure a trend visa against Park Academy. A face so golden cake and book on the day and yeah, Caroline no. And then you made the against true democracy no. And also at the standing and Yabulina. I'm a come on any pub work.
Led by Coach Prosper Natelgu. You can see the legs. Atiapa rules for the commencement of this game. And Kotoko already trying to make an guess it. Less than 1 minute. And they are trying to register here. Intentions against this. Throw them across the side. Over some very veteran stuff in the Division 1 League as well as this season's MTN FA Cup. But they would have to defend this. And there's a corner kick coming from the left-hand side, floated across. And has been met, has been booted out. And they'll stay on the edge of the area. As Kotoko once again will try to corner the dots. The man in the 44 shot brought down. And there's that Sajeti Adwin brought down. Well, that's a bit of warning coming from Atiapa, who needs to tell the defender. I'm forced to be a bit careful. Where there's tackles, that is a very dangerous area. You've got to really add a bit of caution to it anytime you're trying to mark these Kotoko players. We'll be looking for such pieces to see if we can capitalize on it. Well, let's see, it's Kotoko's corner kick. Well, I beg your pardon, it's a free kick from a very acute angle, as they post a lot of bodies for it. Well, let's see what happens with this one. True democracy without to defend. Floated across, that's a lovely hit there. A justice play, and he fired it wide. Kotoko's keeper fails to keep it down, but there's a bit of complaints here from the Kotoko players. Maybe we'll have to just watch. Yes, and finds in TMTN, who brings it back to Samba O'Neill. Hits it into Kamara. Just 12 inches out. Decides to go for the long drive. Just play. Loses out on the ball. And True Democracy once again will run around from the far left hand side. Drops it in on that. Poku and Tim again, and then comes of somebody. And that will be another complaint. It looks like we're going to be seeing marathon of complaints into this game, especially from these two teams. That's a lovely play from Ntimenu. Lovely way to cut in. But of course, come of somebody in a 7 jersey. That's a Kugri. That's to Temi's header. That's a textbook header. And goal kick for True Democracy FC. Here's Samoa. He's ensuring that his colleagues are just ready to receive what the bullet is about. Throwing inside. Managed to win possession again. They've been on the right foot since the blast of the whistle. Showing that they've got really so much experience. Well, here's Dr. Prosper Natel Goodman of ASANTE KOTOKO, the man who has got so much experience in the league. Reached the round 64 of the MTN Cup back in 2021-2022 season. In the 2023-2024 season, reached the round of 16. And then the season 2024-2025 is already in the quarterfinal looking for his first summit. 23 yards out. And that's a long way, isn't it? Kotomo has got a big tax to perform this evening, unless to keep that one out of his own Johnny net. And that's going to be a long drive, oh my goodness, nearly to the far side. Well, just passes wide, but not a bad idea. Ricochets. Sideline. Oh, just look at it again. That was hot space between those two players. Well, we've done less than 10 minutes, 9-minute played. And the story is that Kotoko haven't been able to find the back of the net. And the same for True Democracy FC. True Democracy who puts men forward as they try to see if they can chase for an opener. You know, Saturday is going to be a long drive coming in from Kadri. Stopped. There's Kadri again, going back to win it. There's another push from Justice Blair for Sakarauda. Sends it across. Hassan brought things out, but here's Justice Blay on the best of touch from Kotoko's keeper. But they managed to keep possession and try to whip their way from the far left, right hand side. Back to the skipper. Eugene. Taking his time to scan his area and find those men in the yellow set. That's Botchway. The best of touch. And now True Democracy have it in midfield. Brings it back. That's Shani. And True Democracy wins it. That's a bit of expressional play from them. I could agree. Now to the man in the 2-0-2. Sina. Mafus coming forward from the far left-hand side, but the flag is already up. At least to hottest dream. And Kotoko have been spared a big relief with the waving of that flag. They'll take their train quickly. That's a poor one taken from Kotoko, but they managed to win possession. Still allowed to drive forward once again through West Sefai's base. Here's Saka. Looking for Patrick Asiedu. And that's a big boots. And Kotoko wins the train advantage. Quickly taken by Patrick Asiedu. Here's Saka down there. Decides to go for the blast. And it's in. Kotoko opens the scoring account. And it's Saka down there. Hutsik. And with ease, first Kotoko into the lead. And Amwa cannot just rate it. The Porcupine Warriors are dancing and clapping. And Saka Dauda hit it from inside the box. That's a quality hit, isn't it? That's a bit careless from True Democracy's defense. Will be asking themselves a lot of questions. How they managed to fall back all of a sudden. And it was a quick throw taken by Patrick Asiedu, who saw Saka Dauda run into that space. Not the best of power drive, but it is just enough to beat goalkeeper between the two sticks for True Democracy. Unless you can watch it for yourself again and enjoy the moment. Here's Blake. With an inside pass looking for Patrick Asiedu once again, but that's just too heavy for the left back to keep on a tap. Confirmation of the scoreline for you at the moment. 30-minute played. And then Saka Dauda's goal making a difference at the moment. And it just tells you that the pressure touch has been turned on to this Democracy side. All that to at least conjure something special if they really want to cause a bit of havoc here. And Kotoko has got a corner kick. Looks to be a short one taken. Here's Asiedu. So I see the A-winger. A full space to make it. But advantage will stay with the man in the yellow. As they try to push a lot of bodies for it. And it was always going to be a difficult task for them. Taking on one of the most informed sides now in the Ghana Premier League. For the record winners of the Ghana Premier League and second best team in this competition. Bit of exchange there. Here's Akogi trying to win it, but there's a skip out the side. Jane wins it. Well, the pocket point territory here in the numbers. Let's Ajin their side on. Then quarter of an hour. With 30 minutes more left in this first half department of the game. And the Porcupine Warriors are really having a real night here. It's becoming a bit frustrated. Other these True Democracy players soon needs to stay a bit calm. Unless they've got long minutes left in this game. It's just early days yet, and anything can happen. But Justice Blaze stays on the turf. And a skip up the side. Been very inspirational to his team. To be a big blow if he fails to continue with the game. Let's see what the medics have got to say about this situation. The Kotoko for the moment to take the free kick as the skipper walks to the far side to be attended to. Reduced to 10 men. That's a long ball drive coming in from the left hand side. I need to be watched as they rolls over beyond the bar line. And that's True Democracy's goal kick at the moment as they hope to press the rest of batting all over again. Lovely play now from True Democracy. Coming forward, that's a big defending. And as Akroge was just made his way into the box. The referee is spotting something. Well, some of the golden kick officials in the stands watching on this game as they managed to pick that spirited performance against Kerala United from the penalty spot where they won 5-3. And they're just watching on eagerly. For them, they've set up a match with a Trump DVC in the semi-finals. But as it stands, Kotoko have got one leg or one nose in the lead into the semi-finals, except True Democracy really get themselves back into this tie. A bit of temporary hold-up as Patrick Caceres has got it out. Also there, a long one into the channel. Saka drops it. Democracy will clear their lines. And Saka out there. He's fouling his marker. Well, maybe True Democracy have just understood the intent of this game after conceding.
Afenso Jangala jetting that form no. Hey, Jangala jetting that form no.
That's another big play from True Democracy now in Kotoko's territory. Drags it back. Anderson sends it the east winger, but there's nobody there to meet it. Kotoko coming forward, drags it into the middle, looking for entry. The supply has been cut. Hajerte. 0-2. Looking for Botchway, finds it. Drags it back to the far right hand side for Krogu. Left hand deep. Into the final third of Kotoko. That's my full stride to bed. Jetted to it at the far corner side. Go past him, gets into the box. This could be a long.
Ble pejem na so Magraheb on the view no bre kwa di ntimenu piaso e ya kwa Adran Ajete Andrews piaso Adran Ajete bio Adran na so bolet bianco bono Me pacho yo no soy huya no. Yo no soy huya no. Ha. Because bien ka defend that ye bi picture bia. Anka otimi. E boy amanka gono entiama. Bono e temporary hold up. Na chances nkukubile atafam.
Speaking about true democracy, it's been an exciting road to the quarter-final for them. Here's Sanders in. As they try to open up a bit. There's Kadri, lovely ball up front, I guess. Already up. And now Samba O'Neill, not excited about it. It's been a regular starter. Samba O'Neill. It's one of the most reliable centre-backs for Kotoko this season. Century drags it to the left-hand side. Patrick Casero tried to drift a bit. And a free kick once again has been conceded by True Democracy. And now that's it. That's the first man to go into the book of referee Alfonso Atiapa this evening. That's a lovely touch. He's trying to break away. And he just goes to the ground. 29 minutes. And this man on your screen is the most busiest at this moment. He's got a lot of stuff to talk about. There's another Kotoko's free kick. This time around from the left inside, and it's a copper bullet, and it's been well dealt with by Amwa. I saw it drifting onto his first right inside. He managed to parry it away. But Kotoko are just piling the pressure at the moment. Have been enjoying this game right from the blast of the way still. Back to Asiedu. Abwa. They need to be careful. And nearly gets in the second. Yes, entry. And the referee whistles. That's a huge relief. For this True Democracy side. You can see the man in a 31 jersey just lurking around. Kwame Opoku has been silent this evening. I trust him to burst onto the scene any moment. He's have that glorious opportunity to hit the back of the net. Just need something little. As the skip of the side is Eunice got it out. Pick a knock at the back of his head. The game will resume. And Kotoko will have to attack once again. And she fails to be found. But Kotoko will continue pressing and pressing. And it's finally brought out of the channel. Mahfouz calling for it. But not the best of connection. Timeno. Entry back to Timeno. Clever play. And it's butted out now. Alassane Mahmoudou with that clever clearance from that channel. And it's to avert the danger. But Kotoko will continue again in that trajectory from the left hand side. Entry. Sack it out there. Turns it into justice play. And True Democracy once again will clear their lines. Very scrappy play from the Timor-based team. They're saving it. We're talking about True Democracy. Beat Kwewu Rangers by 2 goals to 0. Continued with a 2-2 draw and finally won from the penalty spot when he beat Sampe Academy 4-3 on penalties. And caused the big scare. No, he beat it. Dreams FC 1-0. And also adding Nani FC to the pack. This evening, you can just tell that they are facing a real match in order from Asante Kotoko. And it's just interesting. You can really see Kotoko's intent. Absolutely. Writing all over today's game. And you can just tell. Entry brings it back to Kamara. It's back into the middle. That's Timeno. Not going to break away from. His opponent. In his Makane process, and you can see absolutely disgusted by that call from the referee. Not happy with it. And there's a lot of stuff happening. Asiru, tricky one inside. That's Mahfouz. On the receiving end of it again. That's the referee. Dip his hand into his pocket and flashes out another yellow. Taking a tally of yellow cards in this evening game to 2 for the same side. That's the 6th minute. And that's the man who is trying everything possible to see if his side can get back into the game. Yes, look, man, more former player of Tema, Real Sportif, and the national under 20 side. Yes, Kotoko brings this one. Yes, a big one from Blake. Fans Asiedu. But the post is just too much. And Democracy would have to try and organize their defensive line. It's been very shaky. It's been very jittery. Not well organized. Anytime Kotoko is trying to attack. Abdul Basit brings it back. What a bit of miscommunication. And Alassane Mamoudou once again will fail to strike it in. And Kotoko will be excited as they take the corner kick. Well, in case you've just joined us, it's the quarterfinals of the MTN FA Cup, the penultimate clash. As Kotoko is already leading through Democracy FC. As we've seen, 3 teams already booked their way into the semi-finals. That's a lovely ball there from Anchiache, and a penalty has been given to Asante Kotoko. And you can see everyone is just up on your feet. And next man, Kwame Opoku, I was just telling you about him. He does not need so much. He does not need so much off the ball. He does not need to see so much off the ball. Just a little effort. And he. Well, let's wait a minute. Here was it again. And the first one well taken care of. The second one. You need to really keep your eyes in that incident. But absolutely nothing was done to him. Kwame Opoku. Nobody touched him. That is a very difficult angle for the referee to see. Maybe we'll have the benefit of seeing that replay and to ascertain whether there was any touch on Kwame Opoku. Well, it's a very difficult decision. The referee have already taken the penalty for the Porcupine Warriors, who went around to make it 2 before they head into the dressing room. And there's a skip out the side, Justice Blade, who walks up to it. It's a tale of 2 different opposite teams tonight. As Kotoko inspirationally look for the second one. Well, the big question is, can the goalkeeper go for that one? Keep it out. Blade! Oh, comes off the woodwork. And True Democracy hacks onto the 1-goal cushion against them. The woodwork to the rescue. Big miss there from the big captain. Here's entry. There's a tap from behind, but referee played advantage. Forced to sack it out, decides to go with his favorite right foot. Cuts it onto the edge of the 18-yard. Bends one in. And that's just too heavy. It's a goal kick. Look at Justice Blaze. Penalty once again. Crits the crossbar and comes out. And there's nobody to pounce on it to make it 2. Well, really beating the goalkeeper. Something down now. That has been taken against True Democracy. One is to push into Division 2 in 2006 before becoming a Division 1 club in 2024. Side will take it quickly as they walk for it. True Democracy, can they pull parity? And it's cleared by somebody else. But the danger has not been effectively dealt with. Lots of twist and turn on the edge. Here's Abdul Basit bringing it forward. It's rather Kadri. It goes to the ground. And for the first time, we might be seeing Kotoko's yellow card. And it's flashed to the man in the 10 jersey. Emmanuel entry. .44 played. Few seconds to hit the top. Yes, Kadiri. Much way back, not the best of pass. But has been blocked. Justice Blake finds it. Hit it in. But Blake goes to the ground. A lot of temporary hold up. The next time around is a skip up the side edging. Who gets into the book of the referee, and you can see the True Democracy fans really out here in their numbers. That's quite impressive, isn't it? Unless you see most of them travel in their numbers. Took him out here to throw their weight behind their side, who are trailing at the moment. Might go to nil after Kotoko failed to increase their tally from this particular incident we're just seeing on our screens. And it's Blake. Well, confirmation of Edgin's yellow card for you. Played the former medium IT playmaker, joined it on loan in 2019 and has since become a familiar figure around the club. 32 years of age. Played a crucial role for Kotoko in their 2021-2022 title triumph. And it's time to lead this Pocket Pan Warrior side after gifted with a huge leadership responsibility. Osiru cuts it into Intimino on the edge, and True Democracy recovers quite well. Kasa Kogi is Botchway instead, the man in the 10 jersey. And we might be seeing another yellow card flash out to Justice Blay. And it's marathon of yellow cards already in the first 45 minutes. It just tells you of the high tempo nature of the game. The two sides really being physical out here. And that's confirmation of Blaise yellow card. True Democracy pushes men forward to see if they can make something useful of this last opportunity. They might be coming in this first 45 minutes, but there's a bit of trouble here. Kwame Poko chases. Kanamura makes it very simple. Here's 0-2. Trying to connect back to his keeper. Who drags it into the penalty box. Amor is just on the standby for it, but goalkeeper Amor decides to go long. Also he tries to pick a Kruger. That's Justice Kruger. And that's Samba O'Neill. A very towering figure at Kotoko's defense. Now JT. Here's entry. Now safe with a long drive up front. He lost everybody. 0-4 to a red set. Kotoko cuts in. And that's another piece of brilliant work from AG. But Kotoko not retreating. And it's a corner kick for all your hard work and all their push in this dynamics of the game. Let's see what we make of this corner kick. And it's likely to be floated high. Well, that certainly ends it. That is the last activity for this first half department of the game. And it's Kotoko that heads into the dressing room with a 1-goal cushion from Saka Daudes. Lovely cheeky hit to beat goalkeeper Amwa in his own post. Always gifting the home side a huge advantage. And certainly there'll be a lot to talk about in the dressing room between Coach Prosper Natelgu, but for Coach Luke Monimoro, I'm telling you, the discussion will be endless. It's half time at the Barbara Sports Stadium. Kotoko 1, True Democracy 0. Don't go anywhere as we connect back to the pitch side where my colleagues will be on a standby for halftime analysis.
The Barbara Sports Stadium. It is the first department of the game between Kumasi, Krobia, Asante, Kotoko, then True Democracy. It is the MTN FA Cup. As I told you, we are live on Metro TV, we are live on Original TV, so as Original FM, live on Adam TV, then live on Joy Prime. My name is Tana Kwesi Ajima Jr. Of course, you can call me Naji the Darling Boy. I'm doing this with Krobia Asante. Krobia, the first department of the game has come to an end. Your perception so far in the first department?
Yeah, Naji, it has been an interesting game. It has been a very cagey encounter. so far as the first department of the game is concerned. Kotoko playing so well, dominating play, orchestrating things on the field of play. True democracy, they've been super indeed. And marvels, they are playing so well, and they've been giving Kotoko a very heck of a time. And look at that first 45 minutes. It has been an interesting game, end-to-end stuff, a very good display from the two sides.
Before I come to the penalty incident, some of us have gotten the privilege to watch the replay and that kind of stuff. But you know, referees looking at where he was standing and the positioning at where he was, we know the decision always comes from them. But let's look at the first 45 minutes. Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO making so many incursions in the final third of True Democracy, but they were just able to bury just a chance. What was wrong with Kotoko?
Well, I think they couldn't imagine to have expected that display from True Democracy.
Okay.
Through to this stage, Kotoko have been meeting Division 1 sides. They've been whipping them left, right, and center. Future Stars got their share. Young Wise got their share. And Accelerate also got their share. By the way of Kotoko beating all these teams before reaching out to this particular stage and playing against True Democracy. True Democracy, a Division 1 side, who is not doing that well.
They're not performing.
Who is not doing that well. I think they are sit on the league log in their zone, so they are not performing that well. But I think that they've been giving Kotoko a very tough run for their money. So far as the first 45 minutes is concerned, it has been an end-to-end stuff. Kotoko making sure they use their character, their experience, and the individual qualities they have in their ranks or they have at their disposal. And I think that at the end of the day, they've not been able to score 2-3 goals past them, but I think they've been able to clinch a goal. So far as the first 45 minutes is concerned, they got a goal as early as possible just to unsettle the display of True Democracy. But hey, they never slept on that. They've been brilliant to watch. They've been playing so well against Kotoko, creating a couple of chances, making all the incursions by way of getting the equalizer. But trust the Kotoko defense, they've been able to curtail all the attacking threats from that of True Democracy. In that midfield row, Kotoko have been dominating the midfield row. Justice Blay, Andrews Inti Menu, and of course, the main man himself, the playmaker, Emmanuel Enchi. He has not been on top of his game.
You're talking about Emmanuel Enchi. I'm not cutting you. But look at you. The way he received that card, I think it was needless.
Yeah. He has not been on top of his game, and this is a playmaker, for God's sake. His passes are not going through. He's been given 40 passes, and I think that incisive passes to unleash the attackers, to find the back of the net, it is not forthcoming from him. And I think that he seems frustrated, a bit frustrated on the field of play. He's been giving away some passes, and I think that he has not had a very good first half.
Of the day.
Yeah. The first half is one to forget in his life for ASANTE KOTOKO.
Now let's come to True Democracy. We cannot take anything away from them. Though you said in the very first, when you were giving your analysis, that they are not performing in their respective league. But this time around, playing against a big team like Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO, I think that I see them giving Kotoko too much respect. Don't you see that from True Democracy?